If you've ever watched one of our random acts of kindness videos, then you'll know it's always a good idea to have a box of Kleenex handy. And this is an hour-long compilation of the very best clips from those videos, so you'd better make sure it's a family-sized box. When uniforms look after uniforms.
This is life in the big city.
The dog. The dog. The dog. Hi, puppy.
After losing her home in a tornado, this woman was overjoyed to find at least one cherished thing had survived.
Oh. Come on.
Get him.
Oh. Well, I thought God just answered one prayer to let me be okay. He answered both of them.
Okay, come on in. I can't find what you need. Come on in.
Want to help the homeless? Why not take them shopping with you?
$2.39. And you guys
Thanks, Wally. There you go. There's some change for you, okay?
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas to you too. Tony, take care of yourself, and I'll see you. I promise I'll come back over here and get you a hat and some gloves.
He was able to stop his bus, get out, jump into the runaway car, and successfully pull the handbrake to stop the car before the ditch? Yeah, he's a superhero. What could possibly make the police endanger themselves by bringing an entire train to a stop? You're about to find out. Crossing the road can be a terrifying ordeal for some, but there are some road users who will go out of their way to help.
Jump.
For this true sportsman, his victory celebration was the second most important thing.
Well, look at that. There's a show of respect if you ever needed to see one. Gaines been carried down the steps here.
It's important to feel that your teammates are there for you, and nothing proves it better than this. Finishing a few seconds later means nothing if you've got a heart of gold. After having a tough time, this gift of a puppy from his daughter was just too much. When this woman showed signs of dehydration and hunger, this Good Samaritan leapt into action.
Are you hungry? Like, can I get you anything to eat right now? Like, if you could have anything to eat right now, what would you want to eat? So look, I brought you the most amazing steak, burger, sandwich, and french fries. I hope it makes you smile. I know it's not much. If you were driving by and we saw you.
These elderly women were shown color photographs of their younger selves, and this window into the past turned out to be very moving indeed. There can be no greater example of the phrase, man's best friend. A wheelchair should never, ever go this fast. Thankfully, there was an equally quick hero on hand. Team rivalries pale into significance at times like these.
They're going to carry him off. Oh dear. Such a pity. He played so well.
All she wanted was a wave, but she got so much more.
Oh, did he get away? Oh, that's so sweet.
She was so surprised by this unexpected gift that she could barely stand up. This woman's daughter had sadly passed away, but she was able to use VR to spend time with her and celebrate her birthday. When this couple got married, their sister arranged a surprise that they could barely believe. A man with the donated heart of their sadly deceased son.
A groom and the stranger who gave the newlyweds the greatest wedding gift of all, a chance to listen to their late son's beating heart.
Like most humans, they weren't too happy about the sudden appearance of a knife, but soon realized they weren't there to harm them. This cat had a cat in a hurricane's chance of survival, until this guy showed up. You could say that construction equipment is the hero of this piece. A mechanical issue could happen to any of them, and that's why there was so much empathy on display.
Oh, look at this, a brilliant display of...
they're helping each other. That is amazing.
Tenderness between a player and a referee isn't a common sight, but when this referee officiated his final game, there was an outpouring of respect.
The amount of respect for the officials that they have is absolutely magnificent. Every player in both teams taking the time to wish Dean Morton the best, and quite a few of them with a little extra message as well.
The entire team showed solidarity for a fourth grader going through chemo by cutting their precious hair. And to them, it wasn't even a hard choice to make.
Showing Braden and his mom they are not alone.
Like, they're gonna do it all for me. It's just amazing.
These boys are high school students, and that's a major part of their life is their hair. So when they are now going to lose it with him, it's support. I mean, we're overwhelmed with it.
Special moments are always more special if mom or dad make a surprise visit home from the Army. This poor homeless man certainly walked into the right store. Many people pass by in this social experiment, but not everyone. A great example of why it's always best not to go kayaking alone.
Hang on, I'm gonna hold on to you, all right? Come on, Cody! Wait my leg! Come on, Cody, come on! Yeah!
A bobcat isn't the easiest animal to rescue, as you might end up in need of rescue yourself. He looked thirsty, so she made a special effort, and that effort was rewarded. Falling off a horse is extremely dangerous, yet this jockey didn't even think about himself and scrambled to save his opponent whose leg was stuck.
The first one to come down was Gunnery Sargent, and good work by Brian Cooper, very good. So he gets at the race's Hero of the Day award.
The day your hero comes to meet you is a day you'll never forget. But the day he celebrates a win, especially for you, is a little mind-blowing.
Got a score though. Next time I score, yeah? All right then, I'll do that for you. So what is it, just like this, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, deal. Come here.
School takes an entirely original approach to graduation. Sometimes we all need a shoulder to sleep on. For those struggling with cancer treatment, a little solidarity goes a long way. If more people behaved as selflessly as this, then the world would be a better place. Being a mom is pretty stressful, but some kids are more aware of that than others. Not all turtles can look after themselves as well as the Teenage Mutant Ninja variety. There's only one piece of artwork a racing driver dad would have on his car.
Cette petite image mignonne, l'image cute du jour, Sébastien Vettel qui est allé coller dans le garage de la Scuderia.
He wanted some high fives, but ended up getting higher than he thought.
Game with high fives. Then he almost got carried onto the field.
What's up, big man?
Titans linebacker Wesley Woodyard picked Eli up and shared a moment with the child. Eli's dad took this video, which is going viral on Facebook.
If you can congratulate the winner like this when you've just lost, then, in a way, you're even more of a winner. How do you celebrate someone turning 94 years old? With a motorcade of friends, family, and emergency services. When this little girl became scared at a Disturbed concert, the singer went out of his way to comfort her and make sure she was less, well, disturbed.
Everyone say hello to Sophia.
When your friends are idiots, somebody's gotta be the good guy. So, apparently, zip lines aren't just used for fun. This dog gave humans all his trust after getting stuck in the river and allowed for an awkward but safe rescue. Beer, kilts, and kindness. What more does humanity need to move forward? This poor pooch fell into the canal, but there was one passerby who just wasn't content to pass by. The third round defeat was painful, so it was obvious that Dad needed a hug. A win is nothing without the respect of your opponent. The only race that's truly important, the human race. This is the touching moment a dog shelter owner was reunited with his furry friends after a flood. This lady has Alzheimer's and didn't recognize her granddaughter until she was shown the ring she once gave her. The Christmas spirit was really on display during this social experiment. This pup was in a desperate situation, and it would have been even more desperate if some two-legged heroes hadn't arrived. Humans aren't the only species who need prosthetic limbs, and some of the ones in the animal kingdom need to be
Easier
big.
for the team. And the foot goes on, which is made from recycled tires and plastics and foam, just so it's comfortable for him. And this is all done through positive reinforcement training. He's given a juicy coconut as a reward.
A touching tribute by a crowd who realizes what's really important. They may be rivals, but there's always room for respect.
Pero es que luego ha tenido la última, ¿eh? Ha tenido la última Utah con ese triple de Mike Conley. Y va a Jamal Murray, a Mitchell, las dos estrellas de la serie.
Watch as these sons surprise their mom on her birthday with carefully coordinated appearances.
Oh my God!
Did you guys make a reservation, or do we need to?
Each of these people have lost family or friends to cancer, and each of them agreed to have their heads shaved in memory of them. For this bus driver, his duties didn't begin and end with just driving the bus. How do ducklings manage to get themselves into so much trouble? And all the time? Your team being knocked out of a national competition is a big moment for a goalkeeper. Luckily, there was one other person there who knew how that felt.
Yıktı bayramı. Bırakın, her şeyi bir kenara bırakın. Gözyaşlarını silmek için diğer kaleci koştu. Ferhat koştu. Futbol bu. Futbolu güzel.
An emotional goodbye after an amazing career. A loss is so much easier to deal with when you've got teammates as supportive as this.
And then Mahomes, just the gutty performance to put it really on his foot and his ankle.
A side of the police you don't often see as they rescue this baby duck. For a stray dog, random acts of human kindness are essential.
Hanging in there?
Some people walk by the homeless, and some people try to make a difference.
There's another boat over there.
Yeah.
There's actually another dog over there too.
You guys want waters?
There was no way he was going to dance if his brother couldn't dance too. The simple things we take for granted can often be the things that can save a life elsewhere. Sometimes help can come from the most unlikely source.
Check up on the bat, Avery. Look at right. That is so sweet.
There you go, buddy. There you go.
Go, run!
At 86 years old, this lifelong fan finally went to her first game.
Come
on, Nana, let's go. We're going in now.
Note that if you're carrying a bag or purse larger than 14 by 14 by 6 with you,
These guys provide veterinary care for the homeless dogs of Skid Row, and it's clearly very much appreciated.
Come in the light a little bit here. Actually, they're not ticks. It looks like he got bit. They look like puncture wounds that are healing.
These two clearly needed a friend, and then one day they found each other. In times of crisis, animals are just as important as humans. Before these guys started, you wouldn't have even been able to tell it was a river. Tree planting is a tough job, but then they are the lungs of our world. Sportsmanship like this can make you feel 10 feet tall. An emotional goodbye to a player who really carved out a name in sporting history. The fans look after Novak, and Novak looks after the fans.
Taken care of, and Djokovic doing his bit. And this for this gentleman here.
After helping out this father and daughter, they said thank you in the only way they could.
That's for you.
What?
For everything for you, what you did for us.
Thank you.
That's a
No
simple,
way.
It's not much, but it's a thank you from us.
Thanks so much. Thank you
We
guys.
appreciate everything you guys did for us.
During wildfires, these hamburger chefs surprised firefighters with a free meal to thank them for their bravery.
Hey man, hungry?
Just a simple act, but one that not many other people might do.
Water? No worries, man.
There was no question about their safety. They had to get them out.
Orbovich to safety just in time, too. Miraculously, he only had minor injuries. He says he's looking forward to thanking everybody in person.
It's always a beautiful moment when you meet the big brother of your very favorite toy. The work of seconds, but this small act of kindness meant everything. It's not his national anthem, but he still wasn't going to show it any disrespect.
Interview, is it live?
Yeah, okay. So, yes, Last Dance.
National anthem.
Sorry. Perdón, el himno nacional.
She certainly wasn't expecting this to be part of her order. If you can't shed a few tears on your final home appearance, then when can you? To a stray cat, food and human kindness can mean everything. Celebrating the simple moments with joy is what life's all about. In a world where we can't live without our smartphones, it's important to remember how little other people have. A cop with a good heart and a strong foot. Sometimes you've got to take a day off from fighting crime to do something even more important. Kids can be pretty cruel to each other at times, which is why it warms the heart so much to see things like this. You're never too old or too tired for a high five. The look on her face says it all.
Happy birthday. See you soon. Bye.
The decision to help took no time at all. These sanitation workers have built a friendship with these kids and see them every day on their route. So when it was one of their birthdays, the kids and his coworker gave him a surprise. Sometimes you've just got to stop for a thirsty koala. Small acts of generosity can really help someone who's having a hard time with their life.
Would you like a blanket for your head or something like that? Would you like a sleeping bag and a blanket?
Yeah.
I'll get that for you right now.
Oh, Thank you.
You can put this below you, and then here's a sleeping bag for you, okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome, man.
Imagine the outcome if he wasn't there. It's far too horrific to think about. A complete stranger coming in with one of the best saves of all time. This is one bird who's never been so glad to see a human. This little boy was more than a little moved by this tribute to his dearly departed dad. This may just be the best example of sportsmanship in all of motorsports.
Go, look. Yeah, go. Go! You okay? Yeah, hold on to the car, okay? Down slow, bring it down slow. Are you guys ready? Coming down? Yeah. Okay, let's go.
What a great way to deliver some even greater news.
RN. You want to be an RN? Nursing. It's that good. Ben got in nursing school today.
The sincerest acts of kindness are the ones you take no credit for. And look how thrilled this little guy is to get a hockey stick from his hero. Some of these people hadn't been in the sea in decades. These guys and these amphibious chairs changed all that. This is how people in the Netherlands make way for an ambulance. We should all take a leaf out of their book. This little fella just wasn't equipped to deal with a situation like this. But then, help arrived. It's always a profound moment when one legendary fighter passes the torch to another.
And look at the sportsmanship. Look at the martial arts code of honor. The respect. But Christian Lee just beat down his idol. Can you believe it? Christian Lee is the lightweight champion of the world.
A special day to honor their sadly missed number 88.
So young at the age of 33 on Thursday, 11 years in the NFL, 9 here in Denver. Moments ago, the moment of silence for Demaryius Thomas here in Denver, and everybody thinking about the former Bronco great here in Denver today, including...
Rivalries soon break down when it's time to make a fan's dream come true. This poor little stray was rescued and nursed back to health by these dog guardian angels. The bond that can only exist between man and man's best friend. This guy gave his mom a 21-second free shopping spree because, you know, it was Mother's Day.
What else? 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Go, go, go. 3, 2, 1. Done. Done. You killed it. I was surprised how many aisles you were able to hit.
These foxes are enjoying a nice cold drink on the rocks. Literally. A terrible start to the day, made slightly better by an act of group generosity. He was just a guy in the stands, but he knew he could help.
And she's actually going to be carried off the floor by Monmouth men's basketball center Sam Abizabek. And a showing of ultimate.
It's pretty obvious that this was one of the best days of his entire life. Drinking alcohol was against his religion, so they paused the celebrations so he could join in. When this homeless man was generous enough to give away 50 cents, he could never have expected the generosity that would come his way.
50 cents, yeah. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, thank you. This is yours, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. There's no champagne.
Oh.
This is the drink that I buy.
Oh, thank you, sir. Really, oh, thank you, sir.
All right.
This was a social experiment to see if people would help a little girl with her hair, and this generous lady ticked all the boxes.
Ice cream.
Oh, you just had ice cream? What's your favorite flavor?
Finding a way to enable this boy to compete in his school wrestling tournament is a very amazing thing, and everyone in that crowd clearly knows it. It may seem like a small thing to you and I, but to this poor man, it was everything. The world needs more people like this biker. Do you think we could have him cloned?
You okay? Where's your house? You want me to push you? I'll push you there. There you go, big step. Nice. Oh, look at the cat.
A black bear in a pretty sticky situation.
There you go. You're okay.
Sometimes all you can do is hitchhike. For a super fan like this, holding the cup is a very big deal.
Unreal! You're the best. You are the best. Unreal. Yeah! Woo! Give me a kiss. Yes!
Whether you're a golden retriever, a manatee, or a human, we're all on this planet together. This man spends his time entertaining senior citizens, and as you can see, his performances always go down well. After 24 years apart, this man surprised his sister by flying home from Germany. No one appreciates a cold one on a hot day quite like a farmer. The Coast Guard doesn't just rescue people, you know. Dogs are just as important. Another last-minute save of an elderly person from an oncoming train. A dramatic moment indeed. He could have celebrated with his team, but this was his first port of call. After a show of strength like this, there should always be a show of respect.
Respect from both of these guys as well. There's nothing like 25 minutes of war to gain your opponent's respect.
Some things deserve as much applause as the game itself. This flash mob of singers brought a bit of sunshine into the day of some stressed-out airport users. This man is clearly well known for helping out his local community. Everyone deserves a visit from a guardian angel every now and then.
Are you not the man I spoke about on TV that goes around giving people money? I don't know, but if I'm him, may God bless you. And God loves you. And I wish all the best with your trip.
He was the only one skinny enough to fit down there, but he had the heart of a lion. It was a good thing this delivery guy stopped by, but can we just take a moment to appreciate how brave and level-headed this kid was? The batter was his childhood friend, so the celebrations had to wait. Something tells me that he was pretty happy about that shirt.
What do you want me to do? I have to look
He couldn't believe his eyes. His mind was blown, and he didn't even care that the shoes might stink. Not only feeding a homeless person, but also giving them some dignity by eating with them is a huge thing. These thirsty birds know when there's a kind human heart nearby.
Boris!
Meet Boris and his superhuman cheeks.
Dude, cheekies.
Not everyone who chokes is lucky enough to be near someone who knows the Heimlich maneuver, but thankfully, this little guy was. An unusual but heroic rescue here, as a crane operator saves a man's life. It's usually people that need saving from a cobra. But what happens when it's the cobra who needs saving? No matter how rich and famous you are, there's always room for a bit of humility.
First quarter. Look at Ross helping out. Out away. Cabroni doing his thing. Crowd loves it.
Overwhelming moments like this are definitely worth squirting a few tears about. This poor cat desperately needed help after getting stuck in this metal window, and luckily, help soon arrived. Random acts of kindness aren't just reserved for other humans.
No.
6 children and their teacher were stranded for 10 hours in a chairlift until these men came along. At times like these, fences can be a death sentence to various animals, but people like this perform a very specific and heroic function. It was scared and defenseless, and then he came along. Puppies abandoned in the middle of nowhere. But they're not alone anymore.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am being swarmed by puppies.
I have to get you out of this weather.
When your body stops working, you can always rely on the legs of strangers. The point of judo is to make your opponent fall, but sometimes the opposite can happen. Well, it makes sense that he wouldn't carry a tow rope, I suppose.
He's going to give him a push. 250 wins for Hendrick Motorsports. And the 250th coming at the hands of Chase Elliott.
I got my man Jimmy Jam coming to
How about that?
Local volunteers came together to donate fans and water during a Chicago heat wave.
Fans and cases of water provided by My Block, My Hood, My City. Thank you. Thank you.
Street cats in Istanbul aren't shy about asking for help. After this poor pup got stuck in a storm drain, the good people at the local Humane Society were there to help. There are bad places to get your paw stuck, and then there's this. A terrified little pup becoming more terrified by the second, until a helping hand arrives, literally. Another unfortunate seal caught up in a fishing line. Obviously, not the kind of sea life these things were designed to catch.
Okay. Let's go. You can go. Let's go. It's a pleasure.
A great show of respect between two great champions. Female face-offs can be quite different to male ones.
And it's not quite Christmas, but why not?
Look at that, man. See, the women's are so look at you want to get you. Oh my goodness. Oh.
As we mentioned, folks, the house was a very friendly house, and they're gonna hug it out.
The body was no longer willing, but the determination was stronger than ever. Giving roses to strangers? Why not?
There you go.
There you go.
It's nice when celebrities turn out to be nice. This man delivers 15 to 20 meals to the homeless each week.
Yes, sir. Hey, I brought you a box of food. Yeah, there's it's Panda Express. There's your fortune cookie.
A cold sport featuring warm hearts. They all wanted success, but what they really wanted was for no man to be left behind.
Rất nhanh chóng, người đồng đội của Chris Sada đã hỗ trợ kịp thời bằng việc nhường lại chiếc xe của mình để Chris Sada có thể cán đích trong top dẫn đầu.
There are times when your fellow sportsman can be the wind beneath your wings.
Warto zauważyć i to warto docenić. To jest gest fair play. Mimo tego całego napięcia, mimo tej gigantycznej presji, jaka towarzyszy wydarzeniom w Orlen Arena.
Following Hurricane Harvey, Texans pulled together to help those most affected.
These are the people who answered the call. The best guess of these volunteers, but it's close enough to the swollen dams to pay a price when the reservoirs release water.
There's a special place in heaven for people who look after homeless dogs. the only thing better than placing in the Tour de France is having friends this supportive. When your idol is significantly younger than you.
Happy birthday. I'm sorry I'm late.
Thank you, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think he might be happy? Yeah, I'd say he's pretty happy.
I got a jersey for you.
The only thing more amazing than her near-perfect shots is the support her teammates give her. The note this kind soul passes out says, "Remember that no matter what challenges arise, God is always by our side, giving us strength and courage to overcome them." This guy is not only spreading love and charity to the homeless through Happy Meals, but also to the people who serve them.
Here's the big egg.
Thank you.
Here's a small egg.
Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you.
When one Marine brother shows up to congratulate another. Friendship always trumps the kind of shirt you wear. A lesson in why you should never be afraid to ask. Yes, it's the Soap and Suds wheel wash for those of us with a slightly different set of wheels. As if your kid's first birthday party isn't a special enough event, your partner suddenly pulls this out of the bag. After 45 years of service, the staff at this hospital had some big news for their retiring grill master. Yep, you're not seeing things. Apparently the fire service does still rescue cats from trees. Big cats. A huge piece of construction equipment and an even bigger heart saves the day. And now it's the Akimbo team who are asking for your help. Click subscribe, please. You'll be our hero forever and ever and ever.